They think you hate them, but that's only projection because they hated you. See, if you would have known what was going on behind the scenes and what people were saying about you and how they were talking about you and spreading lies and rumors and smears about you, um, you would block these people and you would never speak to them again. And that's why they think you hate them because they know what they've done is so dirty. You ain't even do anything to these people. I just was studying how some people just don't like other people for no reason, while some people don't like you for no damn reason. You haven't done anything to them. And we're going to break it down in this video and tailor it to the topic. A lot of people assume that because you're optimistic, because you're kind, that means that you're sweet, naive, gullible, dumb, weak, all these different, things, right? But they also resented what you represented, because the reason why you was even in that state to begin with, because you don't have a problem with being yourself. You don't have a problem with being natural and organic, right? If you're having a good day and you're vibing, you're just in that mood, people think that, what's wrong with him? How can they be so peaceful? How can they be happy like that? How can they just be themselves? So instead of seeing that and saying, wow, maybe I need to look at myself and try to figure out how can I get to that state? How can I elevate to that peace? They looked at you and thought you were crazy. You know how you have like people somewhere sometimes they'll be I don't know, when somebody's at a gym, everybody else is working out, and there's one person in the gym looking in the mirror, kind of dancing, listening to their music before the next set, right? Some people that are naive or a little ignorant, that's why they thought you were probably naive, because they're ignorant to how authenticity looks. They probably thought that something is wrong with that person. Why do they dance in the gym when everybody's kind of like stone faced and doing, because they never saw that level of authenticity. They saying to themselves, how is it even possible? How can they just be themselves and be peaceful and be optimistic? And they thought something was wrong with you. So because of this, they run around and spread lies and rumors about you to try to convince people that something was wrong with you. Um, to isolate you, because they never wanted you to shine too bright, because if you would have came around everybody else, it would have infected everyone and you would gain a following. You would be magnetic, because you already are those things. So you will get hated for that. People will resent that, because a lot of people, believe it or not, behind the scenes, behind social media and all this, a lot of people are not happy with themselves, not happy with their life, not happy with who they are. So they resent somebody that has peace. They resent confidence because they don't have it. You know what I mean? Um, and so when people come across that type of person that resent you, they do things to try to knock you down and undermine you, right? You never did anything to these people. You were probably kind. You built a relationship with these people, but in return, how did they treat you? But how they treated you had nothing to do with you. It was never your fault. They just hated your qualities, and they saw a light about you that they worked so hard to dim. They tried to break it because they can't understand why they didn't have it. They didn't know how to go within themselves to develop that. So they took out their frustration of not being who they wish they were on you, because you represented every single thing they wish they had. And so because of the fear of you galvanizing people, gaining a following, right? Because of the fear of your success, of your light shining, they'll try to destroy your reputation to convince people that, damn, I don't want to be around him. I don't want to be around her. Damn, you heard what such and such said? And everybody swallowed the pill. A lot of people are just natural followers. If they see everybody doing something or think a certain way, or move in a certain way, they're just gonna go along with it without any questions. So that was the attempt. But now you're in a state of peace. Now the lies are dispelled, the light is shining too bright, and the darkness just went away. All those lies are destroyed, and you're being seen for who you are. But you can even care less about that, because you're not in a state of worrying about what people think. You're not trying to seek approval, right? All those games and tactics to destroy you made you say, man, I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. right? You're just in a state of peace. And even though the lies are dispelled, you can feel a lighter energy around you. That's because there's no more noise, because you shut down all the noise, not by you're not even trying to prove yourself. You never worked to prove the narratives wrong. You just stood in your truth and kept being yourself. And over a period of time, the truth was revealed. And all the lies they said, not people are turning against those same people. Now, people that tried to destroy your name and reputation and ruin your life because it just resented you and hated you for no reason, now it's backfiring on them. Now nobody want to deal with them, and they wonder why you don't want to come around. They wonder why you separated yourself from so many people. You don't answer your phone. You don't answer on social media. That's because you're done, and they think you hate them. But that's rightfully so. Anybody would hate people that would try to do that to them. But you don't hate anybody. Your life is just going too good. You've made too much progress. You've accomplished things, and you don't have the time, the energy, and it's just a waste of time going back dealing with people who did you dirty for no reason. Why should you come back? Why should you go back and deal with those individuals? It's just gonna disrupt your peace. It's just gonna take away everything you've built. And if you go back or let them back in, they're gonna try to do you even worse. They're gonna try to finish the job, man. Why would you go back to someone or a group of people who did everything they could to destroy you, who tried to ruin your reputation, who saw you had success in certain areas of your life and tried to stop it, tried to block it, tried to sabotage it, who tried to pull you down, who tried to play mind games with you because they thought you was too, you know, sweet or kind or aware. They thought you was ignorant or dumb or something, or they thought you probably had some mental issue. But what they did, how they treated you, the smear campaigns, that was designed to put you and send you into mental madness. And the reason why they thought it would work is because if people went around and created those rumors and gossips and went on a smear campaign just like they did for you, if people was to do that to them, they would fold. So they assume it would make you fold. They assume it would work on you because if people did that to them, they know they would break. Don't go back, man. Like again, these people are trying to come back into your life and they're trying to, oh, do you hate me now? Don't go back. Don't fall for the boo boos and the sweet tones and the softness, man. Um, Once you make a decision to move forward in your life, never look back. Right? That's dangerous, and that's counterproductive. You're not designed to move forward. You're not designed to go back. You're designed to move forward. Why would you go back into anything? Let the past be the past. Let the old be the old. Right? We shed skin every damn day. Right? We release old hair follicles every day. Right? We transform our bodies every day. Everything, seasons change. Right? The leaves die out. Everything gets old and renewed. So why would you become a greater version of yourself and accomplish more and do better, but then go back and entertain people who, by the way, try to undermine you and destroy you? Let them think you hate them. Let them believe it. There's just projection because they hate you. And they want an opportunity to finish the job. They want an opportunity to finish you because they were jealous. Because they didn't like the attention you were getting, because they didn't think you deserved to shine or you deserve your position, even though you work your ass off to get it. In their mind, they for some reason they felt like they were more deserving because they're entitled and arrogant. So they hate other people that have what they believe they should have or that they deserve. They hate your blessings, man. But you got your blessings from God. You gave yourself blessings because of the work you put in. And they hate you for that. Let them think what they want. Just be too busy moving forward, doing too good, and being at too much peace, and keep thriving. That's it, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Peace.